Hello YouTube, what's up? This is the TheHaloDr here again, also known as That Was Tom, bringing you another tips video today. This one is movement. It's the start of the movement series we're doing, and it's going to be general map tips as well as movement. And today's Coliseum. I'm just going to go through all the Slayer maps in alphabetical order, all the way through from Coliseum to White Cell, and I know you can't wait for me to get to White Cell. Ooh, everyone's favourite map. Anyway, we're going to start with Coliseum. Going to start with some like tips for off spawn off the start of the game, and then we're going to get into general movement. But what I'm hoping is that this series on map tips and movement tips will really help you up your game, just take it to the next level. I want to be focusing like specifically on stuff that's really useful for pretty much all game types and most scenarios. So maybe not super nerdy stuff, but just stuff like if you're stuck on a rank like silver, gold, plat, diamond, low diamond, and you want to keep going up, then just knowing some of these basic things that I'm going to be showing you guys on each map should get you somewhere. And I say basic, some are basic and some are maybe a little bit more advanced. So yeah, hopefully there's something in here for you. But here we go. So starting with Coliseum off spawn, specifically the red spawn here. And I want to be focusing on actually those of you guys who mostly play solo queue. So you've gone into Slayer or Arena and you're on your own. My recommendation off the bat would be to leave Rockets, leave Snipe, and just go straight for Bridge. Because particularly if you've got a mic, you can be the guy coordinating things on your team, knowing where everyone is. For example, off the bat you see two blue guys have gone Rockets, no one's gone Bridge, and two have therefore gone Snipe, probably. So depending, like, I wonder what, so two go into each power weapon. Now, your decision is then based on what your team's doing. If your team has gone one guy to Rockets, two guys to Snipe, and you're there on Bridge, then you want to be helping the person on your team who's gone to Rockets, because otherwise a 2v1 the enemy team will win. The same is true other way around as well. So if only one of your team have gone to Snipe, two to Rockets, you be the person to go and help your teammate out at Snipe and secure the kill. You know, put some shots down on the person at Bridge, stop them getting to Snipe, and then get up to Snipe as soon as possible, put some damage down, and just help your team secure that power weapon. So that's my like, I guess my tips if you're solo queuing is go Bridge, be the person to collect information, and then decide what you do based on that information. Now, if someone's already gone Bridge, you want to go Rockets. So here's something that could be useful for you. This is what I do off spawn frequently. Sprint jumps, and then that wasn't as good as normal. So you sprint, jump, thrust, re-sprint, slide, and jump again. And then you end up on this little ledge here, and you're a bit protected from grenade cover. I nade, jump up there, switch to the split nade. I've picked it up, and then just nade them. Try and pick up the rockets, and get out of there with the rockets. Secure the rockets. Yeah, so this ledge is really useful. And off the start, like, of the game, I think speed is really important. You just want to get to the rockets. But later on in the game, if you want to get to rockets and be a bit more sneaky, then you can always go up this even higher ledge up here. And you're really protected from grenade-like splash damage up here as well. So there you go. There's a little, I don't know if you knew you could get up here, but you can go quite high up before it kind of pushes you off. Another little sneaky spot down here. This is particularly useful for flag. Don't tell anyone. You can kind of, where the two different kind of surfaces join here, you can kind of get up here and fall down into this space. And there's somewhere, if I keep looking around, there's somewhere where there's no death timer. So I died there, but normally I find it much quicker. Look at this, another jump I wanted to show you there. You don't need to clamber. If you're coming from silver, run along this ledge, and you can crouch jump up here. It's a good jump. It's a good jump. Really useful. Let's try again. Push my body in. I found it. I found it. There. So no death timer, and I'm out. Isn't it beautiful? Look at Coliseum. Gorgeous. And you're protected. And don't tell anyone, but you can hold flag here. Shh. And there, you can jump out whenever. This brick on the corner of elbow, it's difficult to crouch jump unless you crouch jump up to that little slope there. Easy then to put shots into cave and stuff like that. Where else did I want to show you around this area? Oh yeah, okay, this silver here. I see a lot of people from that silver jumping up to bridge. Great idea. But I don't see many people on this silver here just crouch jumping sideways up onto this ledge. It's a great place to be because in terms of escape, you can go up if you want. You can thrust behind these rocks. And you can just go straight down into trench as well. So it's a really good spot. Here's a little hidey spot in trench. You might know about this already. Great place to hide if you're being chased from rockets, either red or blue. Try and get sticky nades if you're up here because you can get someone in the face and ruin their day. Getting out of bottom mid, however, it's easier than you think. This table, you can just crouch jump up onto these sides. It's really easy, just simple crouch jump, nice and simple. If you wanted to go to the silvers, this bit here, you can crouch jump without clambering, like that. However, if you wanted to get to this bit, you do have to clamber, even with the sprint. So those are some tips for like the bottom mid area. Oh, another tip from elbow I really wanted to showcase was you can clamber that little spiky bit just there. And I'll show you what I don't play a lot of flag, to be honest with you, but when I do, I want to try this. So you can kind of jump, fall onto that, get it, throw a grenade, and jump out. So if someone's hiding in this little like plasma nade spot on Coliseum, you can get the jump on them, just clambering off there, jumping up, throwing the nade in, and they won't have a clue you're coming from that angle. Hopefully you'll surprise them, and you can just thrust out quickly as well. So yeah. And then this rock, no one likes being stuck on the bottom of the base. So if you're by this rock, you can jump up to bridge. So what I've found is that you don't want to like try and clamber too near the top. Actually, you want to clamber it like about there, and you don't need to crouch jump, just a normal jump, and you're up. And then you can jump into bridge. Didn't even need to clamber then either if you crouch jump. What I have found though, actually, guys, is if you're up here, when I try and clamber or just crouch jump up into the bridge, I found I often get shot. So just check your angles, check elbow and check bridge, because your back's exposed if you come up here and you're just going to die. So it's not worth the movement, it's not worth that escape. Instead, check if there's people there, thrust on behind, and you can actually, if you want, here's another tip, you can use this rock here to escape. You can just like jump up into it. This one takes a bit of practice. So jump into customs and have a go. There I go. And I'm completely covered from blue. Like, they can't shoot me at all. And they can only really see me from cave, where they're probably not going to be if I'm hiding this angle. Why would I hide this angle if there's someone from cave? Someone in cave. But yeah, there you go. That's something that you might be interested in using. It's just like, you know, you get the little ring around the rosy things around this rock sometimes on Coliseum. It might be good. You might just want to like throw them off by jumping up here. They probably won't look. They might. And you could be a quick and easy death. But try it. Let me know how it goes. Another tip from bottom red. This is probably my favourite jump on this map, actually. And it's a thrust jump up from bottom mid, from here to top cat. It's great. It's so simple as well. You just need to time a thrust properly. So you want to sprint at this line here. Well, I'm just outlining my pistol. Sprint at that, and just before you hit it, thrust, and then clamber at the top. So here we go. I'll do it. Now I just missed there. I think I thrusted slightly too late. Let's try again. There we go. And I've gone straight from the bottom of the map to the top. I'm quite exposed, so you want to get into cover pretty quick. But it's a really, really, really useful jump, and you can do exactly the same on blue as well. In fact, with Coliseum, pretty much all the jumps I show you, unless I state otherwise, you can do on both sides of the map. There we go, same from blue, so useful. You can do this rock at blue as well, but I find it's a little more tricky There you go. It's like harder to stay up there. I can get on the mushroom, but then like I kind of gently have to hold forward to stay up there. So yeah, maybe you'll have more success than I don't know. Oh, another jump actually. You can do it red from here up to the BR. You can just run and you thrust just before you'll hit that, and then you'll fly upwards and you can kind of stabilize clamber up to there. So let's give it a go. There you go, just like that. And you can do exactly the same on blue with that bit of the front blue base. Okay, right, let's say you're over at BR. Rocks is about to pop. You've killed the guy elbow, so you don't feel too threatened. You want to get to rockets quickly. This is one of my favourite routes, which you might like. And you sprint, jump, thrust, resprint, slide, and jump again. I'll show you. Okay, so here we go. Sprint, jump, slide, resprint, crouch. Ooh, and I got stuck. It's much easier to do when you're not narrating. Okay. All right, let's have another go. There we go, and I'm over at rockets, nice and smooth. When you do it, you feel like an absolute boss in game. It's a really lovely jump. So that's a quick way to get to rockets from BR. Another very quick way, I think the quickest way, is from catwalk. So we're going to go up there, but I want to show you another jump. You can sprint up these little tiny ramps at the front of base, and then crouch jump up to catwalk, and you don't have to clamber. So let me have a go. Just missed that, nearly hit it. There we go, just like that. So there you go, guys. Give that a go as well. And when you're up here at catwalk, you can get to rockets very, very quickly, but it's quite exposed, and you wouldn't want to do this unless you knew that you wouldn't be shot. So you know the enemy has been taken down in the areas that can see this part of the map. So here we go. So you want to sprint, crouch jump up onto this part of the bridge, and then sprint again, and then jump, thrust, stabilize, get over to rockets. Here we go. Didn't even need to stabilize there, I was just straight over. But it's very fast, but like I said before, it's really dangerous. So it's maybe not something you want to utilize a lot. But there you go. What else is good? Okay, yeah, getting up to BR from over this part of Coliseum by the oven, you can simply just sprint and do the same kind of thrust jump, and you'll end up at BR. The only thing is you won't have your thrust left when you get there. So sprint, jump. I crouch normally, sometimes you've got to clamber. The idea of this jump is that you can avoid the clamber though, so let's have another go. We did it again. But most of the time, this can be achieved without clamber. I think if I press jump as I clamber, you get more height on these thrust jumps, so that will help me. Here we go. There we go. Same thing, but this time I press jump as I press thrust, and it gave me more trajectory, more height. So I'm up at BR. Oh, I didn't go over the starting strat for red for Snipe side either, and it's the same from blue, although from blue there is a little adjustment I like to make. What I tend to do from blue, if I want to go Snipe, is I tend to kind of run out a bit, and I thrust that way. Again, that wasn't a very good one. Jump out like that. Let's try one more. So I run out under that weird thing, thrust, jump. Yeah, there we go. So you want to just super jump over, crouch, go up here, nade, get up onto the pyramid, and then at low levels particularly, guys, I reckon low diamond and below, people won't expect you to do that strat. You just put down damage, and then if you want to drop back, you can. Drop back here. Be careful because it's easy to fall off. And if you really want to preserve your life, you can kind of move all the way down the back of this pyramid. If you move past these lines here, you will die. So I'm not going to do that. But yeah, there you go. So that's another good little tip for the pyramid area. Okay, yeah, bottom lift. You can actually hide bottom lift. Don't know if you knew this. If you crouch and thrust as you go in, you bump your head and then you fall back down, and now you're hidden under the lift. People will think someone's gone up, but you won't have. They'll be like, where have they gone? but maybe they'll look because they heard the lift. So you can also just jump over the lift into that space like this. And it's a good like little place if you really want to hide. You don't want people to know you're there around this lift area. You can stabilize jump. Oh, I didn't stabilize though. Up onto those ledges and then clamber up to there if you want to get up onto catwalk sniper without using the lift. Let's have another go. There we go. Nice and simple. Give that a go. You can kind of like crouch walk along that ledge there and be hidden from top cat. Bit sneaky. And then one other thing I wanted to show you guys is on this corner here at blue, you can get like all the way up there with a couple of clambers. So if you've got a sniper or you just want to juke people out or have some fun, this is quite good. So you want to clamber actually about there, and you don't want to crouch jump. You don't need to jump all that high to get the clamber, and then you just want to keep jumping and clambering and you'll get up there eventually. So this might take a couple of goes. But practice this in customs, like I'm doing now. Clamber 1, clamber 2, and I'm up, and there's no death timer. And I can just stand up here, and with like a snipe, imagine that, like watching rockets with a sniper here. They're going to grab it. They're not going to look here, because people don't pre-aim here. They're going to be pre-aiming down on the elbow. And equally from bridge, or over at the Royal 2 spot down there. Yeah, so that's really cool too. That's something you can only do at blue side. I don't think you can do that at red. You can do the little jump up from the rock there to the bridge at blue as well. Let me think, is that it? I think that's everything. Fantastic. Alright guys, so that was everything today. I hope you enjoyed this video, and maybe you learned something from, if you're solo queuing off the bat, like what to do in relation to your team, to some movement that hopefully will take your game up a level. Yeah, please do like, that will be really helpful. And comment if you've got any questions or anything you want to add. And subscribe as well, guys, so you can keep up to date with when we release new videos in the series. Really looking forward to seeing you in the next one. I hope you have a great day. God bless and peace.